Welcome to our channel on near-death experiences, NDEs. We'll explore stories of people who've been on the brink between life and death, returning with new perspectives. These accounts offer a unique glimpse into existence, life's meaning, and the universe. Each video is a journey through transformative experiences and spiritual discovery. We're creating a space of understanding and sharing for these extraordinary stories. Whether you're here out of curiosity or seeking comfort, we hope to bring you peace and awareness. Join us on this journey of spiritual exploration. Every moment is an opportunity to grow and love. Thank you for being here with us.
The narrative recounts the near-death experience, NDE, of the author in October 1978. Raised in a religious family with a strong faith in God, the author describes his NDE in detail, emphasizing that it was not a dream or hallucination, but a real and vivid experience. During the episode, the author felt his heart stop and found himself catapulted through a turbulent tunnel. His incorporeal body emitted a neon blue light that reflected off the tunnel walls. Despite being deaf, the author perceived a constant, comforting hum, similar to the flutter of a hummingbird's wings. Along the way, he encountered luminous spirits of deceased relatives and friends who greeted him telepathically. As he approached the end of the tunnel, the author saw a brilliant light that he describes as a gestalt of energy. According to him, this light was not the traditional god of religions, but rather an aggregate of immortal souls from all living species, a collective life force from which all life originates. The author criticizes the anthropocentric view of God, suggesting that humans should seek the divine within themselves rather than in an external entity. Just before reaching the light, the author heard a familiar voice calling him. He hesitated, and at that moment an invisible force quickly returned him to his physical body. Upon awakening, he found himself momentarily confused. The experience has profoundly influenced the author's view of life and death. He now believes that life is a learning process for the soul and that Earth may be a place of instruction for beings of luminous energy. The NDE has strengthened his religious faith, while modifying his conception of it. The author maintains that many religions share a common core of truth. The NDE has also increased the author's enthusiasm for life and his awareness of the importance of family and friendship relationships. He no longer fears death, seeing it as a natural phase of transition to an immortal form of energy. He believes that through altruistic actions, souls can evolve, thus helping others in their evolutionary journey. The author emphasizes that he had not taken any medications or substances that could have influenced the experience. He admits the difficulty in translating the event into words, especially considering that at the time he was not familiar with NDE accounts. He confirms that the experience coincided with a cardiac arrest, and that during the episode he was fully conscious and alert, clearly distinguishing what happened from a dream. The author describes the separation of consciousness from the body, perceiving himself as pure shining light. The predominant emotions during the experience were of happiness. Despite his profound deafness, during the NDE the author heard unusual sounds and was able to communicate with the deceased. In conclusion, this NDE has profoundly transformed the author's worldview, offering him a new perspective on life, death, and the divine. The experience has strengthened his faith, while modifying its nature, and has increased his appreciation for life and human relationships. The author emphasizes the difference between this experience and a normal dream, highlighting the clarity and intensity of the sensations experienced during the NDE. He also notes that, despite his deafness, during the experience he could hear and communicate, which adds an extraordinary element to his account. The detailed description of the tunnel, the light, and the encounters with deceased beings coincides with many other NDE accounts, suggesting common patterns in these experiences. However, the author's interpretation of the nature of the divine light as a collective gestalt of energy offers a unique and philosophical perspective on the concept of divinity. The lasting impact of the NDE on the author's life is evident in his changed perspective on death, spirituality, and the purpose of life. His new understanding of existence as a process of learning and evolution for the soul reflects a broader and deeper vision of the human experience. In summary, this account not only offers a vivid description of an NDE but also presents significant philosophical and spiritual reflections on the nature of life, death, and consciousness. The author's experience challenges conventional conceptions of reality and offers a unique perspective on human existence and its relationship with the divine.
If you enjoyed this video or you're interested in the topics we cover on this channel, I'd be really grateful if you could subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future content. Share the video with someone you think might appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. Preface: near-death experiences, NDEs, can be profound, life-changing events. Remember, NDEs are subjective experiences, not proof of an afterlife or a guide for living. Channel purpose: this channel shares NDE stories and information, providing a platform for open discussion without promoting specific beliefs. Disclaimer: this content doesn't replace professional medical or psychological advice. If struggling with mental health issues, seek professional help immediately. If you've had an NDE and need support, consult a therapist experienced with NDEs. We don't promote suicide or self-harm. If considering suicide, contact a prevention lifeline immediately. Suicide prevention resources: National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, 1-800-273-8255. Crisis text line, text HOME to 741741. Conclusion: we hope you find this channel informative. For questions, please contact us. Remember, suicide prevention is crucial. If you're struggling, seek help. You're not alone.